welcome you to the yoga point of GVK Vidyanilaya. Beloved friends, you know what is yoga? Yoga is basically yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Means yoga is the art and science of taking full possession of your mind, controlling and directing it towards a specific purpose in life. And then you will say, what is the purpose of life? The basic motive and purpose of life is to be physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally very balanced. And once you are very disciplined, physically, mentally, spiritually and emotionally, then yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you will be a very peaceful and very successful person on earth. Dear friends, Manavratna Padbhushan Dr. G.V. Krishna Reddy realized this truth, and so in the GVKMRI and in the various installations of GVK Group of Industries, yoga has been introduced as the fundamentals for making person very responsible. Yoga really make you man of character. Yoga is basically thoughts. These thoughts are described in Patanjali Yoga Sutra by Yama, Niyama. Means once you are Niyama means you have to be non-violent, you have to be truthful, you have to be non-stealing, you have to be controlling your sexual energy, and you have to be non-possessive. These thoughts are planted in the mind by meditation. Once you keep on affirming time and again that you are non-violent, you are truthful, you will never steal, you will never be using your sexual energy in some chaotic way, and you are not going to be very possessive. That is really the thought. So yoga is a thought. Remember it. Yoga is a thought. And it is also some physical. I will dwell on physical later on. But first, yoga means you are really controlling your mind and directing your thought process towards wonderful ideas. I call in my own language truth, justice, peace, love, non-violence, kindness, compassion, honesty, integrity, humility, generosity, forgiveness. These are the thoughts which we plant in our mind by meditation, what we call in yogic literature, dharana, dhyana and samadhi. Dharana, hold it in your mind. Dhyana, then meditate on this, means dwell on these thoughts permanently. Then you will understand why we are doing this. Because that will only lead you to real happiness in life. Because you are the master of your thought. You are the molder of your life. And you are maker, shaper and creator of your fate, destiny, environment, circumstances, everything. All depends on thought. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thought. With our thought we are making our world, beloved friends. So yoga gives you wonderful thought. Describing Yama, I told you. Niyama also, how you behave with yourself. You have to be very clean, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Then you have to be contented, whatever you have acquired in life. And then you have to work very hard, perseverance, persistence, striving, seeking, finding different ways and means to fulfill your basic needs of the life, food, shelter and clothes, and then be contented and work very hard. Be ready to shed blood, toil, tears, because unless you are very hard working, what we call going extra mile, you cannot attain the greatness in your life, because everything has a price. Yoga teaches us sowing and reaping. As you sow, so you shall reap. It also teaches you law of karma. Means everything comes to you. You create all the conditions, circumstances in your life just because of your thought. What you think, that you become. We are what we think. Thought in the mind has made us. What we are by thought was wrought and built. If a man's mind has evil thought, pain comes to him as comes the wheel behind the ox. If you dwell in purity of thought, joy follows you. And dear friends, millions and billions of people all over the world, I tell you, if you really want to be very peaceful and happy in life, then practice yoga. Practice yoga because yoga teaches you how to take full possession of your mind and control and direct it towards the definite direction which is really your wisdom and intelligence. But once learning will not help you. You have to meditate, contemplate, keep on thinking, what we call auto-suggestion and reaffirmations. Those who think and think and think million times, billion times, then they become what they think. But people avoid thinking. thinking is the most difficult thing, so said the immersion. But those who think, they become thinker, and they are the prophets, the poets, the philosophers, the thinkers. That Patanjali, the Guru, then they are Shiv Shambho Har Har Mahadev. You know, dear friends, he was Adi Guru and Adi Yogi. So this Fakir Yogi, Virendra Yogi, really request all of you that make yogic way of living your daily life. I tell you some other physical aspects. You see, I have just finished my yoga. It is mandatory for me because my Gurudev and my director, Dr. Raman Rao, and Manavatna Pandbhushan, Dr. G.V. Krishna Reddy, always believe that I can transform the lives of people. So that is only possible once I feel in their mind the noble thoughts and then train their body. And when I tell you I train their body, then what I have to do? Pump lot of oxygen in your body by pranayama, means breath control. There are different techniques how to really clean your body from toxic gases, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrous, and so many very toxic material which is accumulated in the body, because body is just like a chemical industry. Our digestive system, our respiratory system, our circulatory system, our muscular system, and so on and so forth, they all are trying to nourish every tissues, organs and cells of the body, and then whatever is the waste, they want to repel it. So for this you have to pump lot of oxygen. What we do by pranayama, breath control, that is described in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Bhastrika Pranama, Kapal Bhati, Anulom Vilom, Agnisar Kriya, Noli Kriya, Brahmari Pranayama, and so on and so forth, beloved friends. So see, I feel a lot of oxygen, and that's why the chest has been very saturated with wonderful blood. Second, blood, dear friends, you should take a lot of water, because 70% of our body content is water. 5 liters water, and then depend on the natural things, because we are part of the nature. We are the child of the universe, no less than trees and stars, and we have right to be here. And whether we know or not, the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, we have to keep peace with the nature. And also, whatever our labor and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life, we should keep peace with our soul. And that is only possible once you are meditating, contemplating. With all its same drudgery and broken dreams, the life will be still very beautiful. It can be very cheerful and very happy, joyful. You will be free from all diseases, sorrow, suffering, grief and pain, stress, anxieties. All kind of ailments will go. Blood pressure, hypertension, sugar problem, digestive problem, kidney problem, heart problem, and every problem will go if you really take to yogic way of living life. This Chanakya Fakir Yogi Virendra Yogi, love all of you, because yoga is teaching union of body and mind and soul and with the entire universe. Yoga is joining together. We should join our body and mind, a well-disciplined and very intelligent mind which has been programmed very well with noble thoughts, and then a very strong body combined together. We become absolute perfect human being. Our wisdom will drive the mechanical system of our body and mind, because machine, intricate and decorative is our mind, and so is the machine of our body. So make the machine very up-to-date by overhauling, by taking to your own garage of yogic place, and then drive it. Live happily. Be ready to die happily. No worry, no anxiety, no cruelty, no greed, anger, hatred, jealousy and cynical thoughts would destroy your whole life. Fill your mind with noble thoughts and groove it deeply, program it deeply in your mind. Truth, justice, peace, love and non-violence, kindness, compassion, generosity, honesty, integrity, love for all, respect for all. The mind is serene, calm and joy. And then last but not the least, the suffering humanity, listen to me. Wherever you are, whoever you are, the tempest of souls, know in the ocean of life, the isles of blessedness are waiting for you. The sunny shore of your ideals awaits your coming. That is the yogic way of living life. Keep your arm firmly on the thoughts of yoga. Keep your hand firmly on the thoughts of your yoga. But all the wisdom is latent and sleeping in you. In the bark of your soul reclines the commanding thoughts which can really make your life fragrance. That is yama, niyama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana and samadhi, asana and pranama. Self-discipline is your strength. Calmness is your power. And mastery of the yogic thoughts is really true mastery. Be cheerful. Send your heart. Peace be still. Happiness be there. Because you think always happiness. You make everyone happiness. You love everyone. You hate none. These messages can really make peace and harmony in the whole world. Sisters and brothers of the universe, unite. Follow the yogic literature. And practice yoga day and night. And see the world is a better place for everyone. Thank you, viewers. Thank you very much.